Well, week 7 of the NFL season kicks off tonight, and you need help making your picks? We got a guy. Well, a girl. John is here with another installment of Child's Play.
I'm the guy who has a girl. Also, not pictured on camera, but we're going to get this squared. Robert Turbin, Super Bowl champion here as well. Here he is to help critique my daughter's picks. You've seen this before. I read the stories. She does the picks. We should point out, because I'm sure you still have friends in the NFL, that these are not Robert's opinions that are about to be expressed. These are my opinions. So if any of Robert's friends, do not hold this against him. Here we go. Some people's kids are good at school, others talented at art. My daughter can handicap football games. She's the Ace Rothstein of her kindergarten class. We went 2-1 last week, guys. We are 13-5 on the year.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Better than any professional football you'll find. Yes, these are her picks.
That's impressive.
First game this week, guys. Patriots at the Jaguars in London. Our annual reminder to the Brits that wars have consequences. You lost, so you have to watch the Jaguars every year. So this game, guys, Jags have played 12 times in London, more than any other team. They're playing back-to-back games in London this year. They got blown out by the Bears last week at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and head coach Doug Peterson is now on the Tottenham hot seat. You agree? His time might be limited
100%.
there. Jacksonville, Jacksonville was 1-5 on the year. If they lose this week, there's a good chance Peterson is going to be shown the Brexit. Meanwhile, Patriots fans are all excited, despite also being 1-5. That's because rookie QB Drake May made his first start last week and immediately upgraded the offense by having a pulse. It had not been good to this point. So now New Englanders are happier than the paparazzi seeing Ben Affleck with an armful of Dunkin' Donuts because of Drake May. Now, apparently, though, Vegas not impressed because the Pats, I was surprised by this, 5.5-point underdogs to the Jaguars.
Oh.
Maybe because London's their home stadium. I don't know.
Yeah,
but here's
could
the
be.
Child's Play. What do you have? Horse? Okay. Yeah, that's a new horse she got. Patriots, Jaguars. Who do you like? Oh, the horse is going to pick. Oh, going with the Jags, huh?
The Jags.
All right, Robert, I'm not sure the Jags should be favored by 5.5 points over anybody.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty widespread for the Jags.
Yeah.
But I do like the pick. I agree.
Really?
Yes, I agree with baby girl right
Okay.
there. Absolutely. Jags get it done. They get a bounce back win.
NFL Super Bowl champions and 5-year-olds agree. It's the Jags this week. Second game, guys, Raiders at the Rams. These are bleak times for Raiders fans. Now, normally this is when, we would check the official Good Day Sacramento Raiders vibe tracker, where, it's like, oh, this is the place in Vegas they're at right now. I just spent 5 days in Vegas, and honestly, I didn't find anything as depressing as the Raiders situation right now. Although you said they have reason to be optimistic. It's turning a page moving forward.
Well, they got Tom Brady as the owner now, I guess.
Yeah.
Funny that you should mention that, because they traded their star receiver and they announced Tom Brady bought a 10% stake in the team. So their best offensive weapon is now in New York, and their best quarterback is in the owner's box.
Yeah.
There was a time, guys, when the silver and black struck fear in the hearts of people other than stadium security. But let's call it like it is, guys. The Raiders stink. Just Win, baby, has been replaced by Just Win, maybe? The Rams, on the other hand, they have a chance to salvage their season. They're getting one of their top offensive weapons back in wide receiver Cooper Kupp, which sounds like a golf match between country clubs that just started admitting women. Did you hear Chadwick and Hunter won the Cooper Cup? Now, getting Kupp back should be a big help for Stafford and the Rams. So they are favored by 5.5 at home against the Raiders. Here's the Child's Play. All right. Raiders, Rams. Who do you like? You're going to pick the Raiders.
Okay.
So the child and the horse going with the Raiders. Are you okay with that?
Nah.
No.
Is this some kind of California, connection thing?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know why she
Got Raider fans in the family?
No, we have not. I'm a Chargers fan.
Oh,
so
that's
we have
right.
none.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
This is wrong.
Okay.
This is wrong right here. The Rams are clearly going to win this football game. Nothing against Raider fans, but
it's time to rebuild
exactly.
for the Raiders, right?
Exactly.
And the rebuilding starts this week.
He said,
Okay, final game, guys. Jets and Steelers, and the inevitable reunion of Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. They were the Packers fans' most beloved duo. Second only. You don't want this one? They're the most beloved duo, second only to anything in ranch.
And what?
They love their ranch dressing in Wisconsin.
They do. They love
Put
it.
on everything. But those guys left Green Bay for the Raiders and the Jets. Who could have predicted things would have gone south for them? The Raiders and Jets. Adams orchestrated a trade to Vegas because he wanted to play with a quarterback who he knows and has had success with. 3 years later, he orchestrated a trade because he wants to play with a quarterback he knows and has had success with. Because, if it doesn't work once, try it again. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Derek Carr is no Aaron Rodgers. Derek Carr gets coaches fired with his play. Rodgers does it with a phone call. Although the Jets firmly deny that Rodgers had anything to do with their coach being
Nothing at all.
fired.
No.
Now, the Adams trade went through days after the Jets fired head coach Robert Saleh and only hours after they lost to the Bills on Monday Night Football. The game ended basically with Rodgers throwing an interception. During his post-game news conference, Rodgers said that the receiver, Mike Williams, ran the wrong route.
Oh.
Now, the Jets facility is outside New York City, but Rodgers always knows where to find a bus when he needs one. Throw somebody under it. Now, they're playing the Steelers, who have been the model of consistency for decades in the NFL. They beat the Raiders last week. Head coach Mike Tomlin joked that he had to prepare for Devontae Adams last week, and now he has to do it again this week. Here's the thing, though. Adams didn't play last week, or the week before that, or the week before that, because of an air quotes hamstring injury.
Now he's healed.
This week, after getting the trade he demanded, suddenly the hamstring is fine. Maybe Aaron Rodgers does actually know more than the doctors. Vegas believes the Jets, though, are doing well because they are actually favored by 1.5 in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Here is the Child's Play.
Okay.
All right.
This one's gonna be easy.
Steelers, Jets. Oh.
Okay, so now I told you her mom is a Steelers fan, so she always picks them. But I kind of feel like the Steelers as a 1.5 point underdog in their own stadium again, or do you believe in the Devontae Adams magic?
First of all, I don't want to pick this matchup, all right, because if Russ starts, I got to support my
friend Russell Wilson.
You know what I mean? I think the Jets win by a field goal in this one.
Okay.
I think the Steelers are better off in this particular game with Justin Fields as the starter, not going forward.
Why this particular game?
Because the Jets, a lot of newness, a lot of new energy. I think you should go with stability and what's been working for you if you're the Steelers right now. Going up against a team that has this rejuvenated sort of energy, right? If you want to get the win. But I think the Jets win a close one at the end of the game, field goal in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I remember correctly, we're taking, I don't remember them. Anyway.
We got,
I remember
I got the Jets.
Sorry, my pen that I used to write them down is gone, so I don't know.
I got the Rams over the Raiders.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, and then the first game that's the one I can't remember.
It was
This is so
New England.
bad. Oh, that's right. New England and
Thank you.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
That's
Pick
right.
Jacksonville.
At least I have an excuse, okay? I played running back in the NFL.
I'm just dumb. All right, Robert, thank you so much for your insight, man. We really appreciate it. And we can see you on TV this weekend.
Yeah, I'll be at Air Force this weekend. All right, Colorado State at Air Force Saturday night, CBS Sports Network.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'll be on the call.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Yep, thanks.
All right.
Thanks,
Good to see you again. All right, stick around. We got more in the show coming up.